This is Brad. I just want to go through the midweek devotional on love and respect with you. I'm just going to read the first little bit here to you. It comes out of Philippians 2, verses 4 through 5. It says, "Don't be concerned only about your own interests, but also be concerned about the interests of others. Have the same attitude that Christ Jesus had." In reading this midweek devotional that Dr. Emerson gave us in this Love and Respect book on chapter 6, it really is pointing to the fact that we need to be able to put ourselves aside in our relationship with one another. We need to be able to understand that the other person sometimes needs to come first. Sometimes needs to not only come first in the way they think, but also in the way of putting ourselves behind them and saying, you know what, I'm going to listen to you right now, wife. Even though I may have other things on my mind, I'm going to stop what I'm doing to listen to you. Or wives, you may have to stop and you may have to finish one of these chair steps and just encourage him and just build him up during this time. So it's just one of those things. Another way that I've learned about this, though, is it comes from Dr. Robert Lewis, and what he says is it's the paradox principle. And what the paradox principle is, it means that you need to die to live. And what that means is that sometimes you need to die a little bit on the inside to live a lot on the outside. I'm going to give you an example. I hate to be dressed the same way as my family. For some reason, it drives me insane. But every Sunday, my wife picks out my outfit. She picks out the kids' outfit. She picks out her outfit. So we're all matchy-matchy. We're all in good colors together so that we can walk into the church and be a matching family. For some reason, she loves it. I don't understand it. But for me, that is just one way that I die a little bit on the inside so that I gain a lot on the outside. I put her needs first. I put myself behind. I let my ambitions, my want for that, and I let it die. And then what happens then is it builds my wife up. It lets her know that that I love her, that I care about what she thinks. I care about her opinion. And also she does that with me too. There's some times where she has to die to herself and put me first. She has to listen to me sometimes, even though sometimes that's hard. And so what I would encourage you to do with this midweek devotional is just continue to make that same prayer and just thank the Lord for his invitation to have the same attitude as Jesus Christ, because that's what we want to do. Jesus Christ didn't come here to fulfill his own needs. He came here to fulfill ours. And if we can do that in our marriage, man, I'm telling you, the amount of excitement that will cause is just tremendous. So I would encourage you just to continue to press forward. I'll continue to give these and send these out to you each week. We'll start getting more in depth in these as we go along. We just got out of chapter 6, which just talked about the rest of the chairs, with how a husband's supposed to chair the marriage. And next week we'll be moving into the next section. And so I just want to prepare you, though. There is a section coming up, Sarah's application. She's going to talk to women and she's going to talk to men, and that's going to push some of you. But just remember the paradox principle. Just remember what Emerson is telling you here, that sometimes you have to put your own self behind you and let the other person shine. All right, guys? Know that you're loved, and I'll be sending